Well, Matty, the provision of relief during the Great Irish Famine is synonymous with the Quaker or the Society of Friends. Here in Edenderry, the Quaker community was quite substantial, and throughout the Irish Midlands you have Quaker settlements in Clara, in Tullamore, in Rathangan, Athy. But in Edenderry the Quakers are responsible for the setting up of the relief efforts and the soup kitchen in 1846 and 1847, and without them the numbers that would have died would have been far greater. As the famine progresses, we see a shift in the provision of relief in the locality, and it is local people, who both Catholics and Protestants, who take over the running of the relief system in the town. It allows the opportunity for, I suppose, unscrupulous people to become involved in the provision of relief, and this is a feature that we see replicated up and down the country. People becoming involved in relief, providing relief for the starving poor, but out to make the most out of it that they can for themselves. There's a remarkable incident in Edenderry in 1847 where the soup is actually described as poisonous, and what has happened there is people have put in materials which aren't fit for consumption, but they're trying to gain the most they can out of it and make a profit on the soup that they're selling. As the famine progresses, we see a shift in attitudes towards the provision of relief. Here in Edenderry, the Board of Guardians, they've become concerned about the amount of money that is being expended on the provision of relief, and they decide that any paupers, any person that's diseased, is not to enter the town, and they set up basically a ring of steel around the town where any pauper, whether he be starving poor or diseased, was not allowed access to the town. They actually go to the length of hiring a donkey and cart to bring people to Dublin, basically shipping on the poor somewhere else and let it become somebody else's responsibility. And Edenderry, on the main thoroughfare as it is then from west to east, you get an awful lot of people from the counties of Galway, Mayo and Roscommon heading through the town, and these are the people that are shipped on quite quickly. So we see a shift in attitude towards the provision of relief as the famine progresses.